Module 1, Home Economics and Livelihood Education for Grade 6. Lesson 1, Managing Family Resources. Learning Objectives. 1. Define family resources. 2. Enumerate human and material resources. 3. Explain family values and goals. 4. Differentiate needs from wants, and 5. Cite tips in managing resources. Unlocking of terms. Instructions. Define based on your understanding the given terms by completing the word chart below. The terms are 1. Knowledge. 2. Attitude. 3. Skills. 4. Values. 5. Resources. Types of family resources. Family resources are those to which the family possesses and makes use of in order to achieve family goals. Family resources are classified into two types. 1. Human resources and non-human or material resources. Human resources are those refer to family members and what each one possesses. 1. Abilities and skills. 2. Attitudes. 3. Knowledge. 4. Energy. 1. Abilities and skills, both native and acquired. The ability to solve mathematical problems and the skill, for example, to bake a cake, are the important resources of this type. 2. Attitudes include ideas, opinions, inclination, biases, and feelings towards something. A positive attitude toward work is important for one to succeed in any undertaking. With a positive attitude, satisfaction is easy to achieve. Less effort is exerted, less time is spent, and one is happy in his work. 3. Knowledge includes facts and information. Success in doing an activity requires knowledge of what the activity is and how it is to be done. Baking a cake requires knowledge of baking terms for one to understand and carry out instructions. 4. Energy, or the capacity to do work. Members of the family must be in good health of sound mind and body to be able to do their assigned work effectively. Non-human or material resources are things and elements which are available to the family and to everyone. 1. Time is made of short and long periods. It is usually measured in terms of clock time as seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, etc. 2. Money is the purchasing power that helps one to acquire needed goods and services. The peso, our Philippine currency, is used as an exchange medium for goods and services. 3. Goods and property can be durable, non-perishable, and perishable. These include food items, furniture, appliances, tools, and equipment owned and used by the family. 4. Community facilities available to the family include police station, park, roads, public school and library, health centers, government hospitals, etc. 5. Environmental resources which include rain, sunlight, air, and soil help man provide for his basic needs such as food, shelter, and clothing. Resources vary from family to family. Those with much more can easily accomplish the activities at home. Those with fewer resources would need to budget and use these wisely. They should make an inventory of family resources in the most economical and effective way to avoid unnecessary spending. For example, if a recipe for a family requires for an expensive ingredient, the mother must think for an alternative or substitute ingredient that is less expensive. Or, if you need a new dress for a party and there is no money to buy an expensive one, you can buy in an UK store where fashionable clothes can be bought at a very low price. Or you can make one of your simple dresses look elegant and expensive-looking scarf or belt. Activity 1. Let's do this. Instructions. Inside the table write the activities you do at home. Tell what resources you do at home. 1. How can you help in managing your family resources? Give one example where you can help your family in maximizing the resources that you have. Family goals and values. What values do the families consider important to comfort? The health of family members, education, or efficiency? These are values that motivate the family to set goals and behave in a manner that would help them achieve their goals. Family goals are things the family would want to achieve. If a family values education, its resources will focus on sending children to good schools and finish their education. If it values comfort, it will use its resources to keep the house clean, orderly, attractive, and make it a comfortable place to live in. Family needs and wants. Every family and every member of the family has needs and wants. Needs are basic or essential to living. They support our existence. Basic needs like food, clothing, and shelter are necessary for everyone to survive. Man needs food to keep his body strong and healthy. She needs shelter to protect himself or herself and her family from the heat of the sun, strong winds and rain, wild animals, as well as provide him her privacy to do her personal needs. She needs clothing to protect her body from extreme weather and to enhance her looks and make him acceptable to others. Man, as a member of society, has expanded her needs to what she calls her social needs. These are needs to relate to others, be accepted, and belong to a social group like family, school group, church group, and group in the community. She needs to establish and maintain a smooth and lasting relationship with a social group, which is why she has social obligations to perform. Wants, on the other hand, are different from needs. If needs are essential to survival, wants are desires an individual would like to have or possess to give him/her enjoyment and satisfaction. Tips in managing resources effectively. Here are a few tips in managing the resources effectively. 1. Use energy and time properly. Alternating heavy and light work and providing rest in between helps one to recover spent energy. Preparing a schedule of work and following it helps make wise use of time. 2. Know how to budget money to make spending worthwhile. As a rule, needs should be attended first before wants. Family values should dictate which should come first in the family budget and which should be last. 3. Know how to use, clean, and take care of appliances, tools, and furniture to keep the functioning well. This also reduces the cost of repair and replacement. 4. Adopt a cheerful and positive attitude toward work to make work easy, interesting, and enjoyable. In addition, understanding the characteristics and behavior of others makes you patient, tolerant, and a pleasant person to be with. 5. Assign responsibilities that can make one use his/her talents and skills in doing family chores, such as cooking a delicious meal, recycling old clothes, or decorating the house. This makes work easy and interesting. It raises the standard of workmanship of the things one do. It improves one's skill and makes him/her more creative. Thus, one's work becomes better appreciated and well-liked. And with this, one feels fulfilled and satisfied. 6. Make good use of community facilities such as parks, roads, hospitals, schools, churches, and libraries to meet some of the family's needs and wants, reduce spending, and realize family goals. Effective use of resources starts with the home manager. The members of the family are in turn taught how to make use of these resources in the most economical and effective way possible. Transfer. Activity 2. Product task. Instructions. Based on your understanding of the lesson, show your acquired knowledge by choosing any one from the following tasks below. 1. Using a semantic map. Be creative in doing it. 2. Writing an essay. 3. Poem. 4. Song. 5. Drawing.